Hi everyone. Today I'll dive into what it is really like to raise child in one of the world's busiest and most competitive cities, Shanghai. Hopefully from here we can start a series of conversations on parenthood, which is a difficult topic. My son and I moved here 3 years ago when he was just 2. Shanghai is more like New York rather than London, in the sense that it's all about hustle and making money, and the pace is fast. Skyscrapers everywhere. Good luck trying to find the horizon. While it's hard to tell whether the city is still booming, the stress level definitely is. As a parent, Shanghai is both exciting and a bit overwhelming. Did you know that the birth rate in Shanghai is just 0.6? That's way below global average. So yeah, we are not exactly rushing to fill the playgrounds here. And after living here, I can totally see why people are hold off having kids. Shanghai is expensive, and I'm not just talking about the fancy dinners at rooftop restaurants. Everything from real estate to childcare will have your wallet breaking a sweat. The city's own labor is more expensive than the other cities in China, and the cost of land trickles down to nearly everything. Grocery shopping? Fruits and vegetables are still relatively cheap, but meat? Yeah, raising livestock amongst skyscrapers is not exactly cost effective. The only thing that seems reasonably affordable is low-end services, thanks to delivery workers who tend to migrate between different cities. In China, no wonder food delivery apps are thriving here, even with a sluggish economy. And here's the kicker. Nurseries in Shanghai close before 4 p.m. Realistically, that leaves you with three options. Option number one parent quits the job, which is not ideal for the family's finance. Option number two, hire a nanny. In other Asian cities like Singapore or Hong Kong, nannies are popular and somewhat affordable, but in Shanghai, they're like unicorns. The good ones are hard to find and pricey. I haven't met a single parent here who has found a nanny that stuck around long term. Meanwhile, my friends in Singapore were raving about their nannies becoming part of their family. Option number three, beg your parents or in-laws to do the pickup for you. It's free, but let's be honest, family help always comes with strings attached. Education in Shanghai is another huge burden, not only financially, but physically and emotionally. Asian parents are already known for being heavily invested in their kids' education. A few top metropolitan cities, including Shanghai, takes it to the next level. You literally have to start thinking about your kids' schooling before they were even born. No joke. There are three main options. Number one is the public school system. China's public school system is better than the private ones, all thanks to Gaokao, which is China's university entrance exam. Gaokao is solely based on test scores. Number two, private schools. They're at least 10 times more expensive than the public schools, and it's high pressure as well because they need to build a reputation or the brand in the market in order to attract the good students. In Shanghai, if you want to go to a private school, there are risks involved. If you fail to get into your top choice, then it can be very hard for you to go back to the public school where you have the property. Number three is the international schools. If you're feeling flush with cash, this is the way to go. International schools were originally designed for expats to China. Shanghai tend to be the headquarters of all of the multinational companies in China. This is why the choice of international schools is very wide, but the school fee can go up to $40,000 a year. Your child needs a non-Chinese passport to attend it or get a special permission from the local government. And then there's the real estate market, which throws another wrench in the works. To get your child into a good public school, you need to own a property in the right district years before your kid's year of enrollment. Of course, the property of good schools comes with sky-high price tags on a per unit area basis. Property to income ratio here is one of the highest in the world, like 33 years of your entire income, assuming you don't have to eat just to afford a home. When the kids are still in early years of their education, a lot of the key decisions are made by parents. So the parents, in particular the Asian parents, I guess, feel immense responsibility to make the best choice possible for their kids. For my son, I opted for the public nursery. International schools, yeah, not happening. My pockets aren't that deep. He started swimming and English classes when he was 3.5 years old. I try to balance teaching him myself when I can. At home, we speak a bit of English. Class helps him with some more diversified scenario exposure. We recently started teaching him some basic math, like counting and simple additions, under the request of our public nursery teachers. And here's the big milestone. I told him that when he gets to 5 years old, he will start getting pocket money every month. So no more random toys as gifts from his daddy. He will get toys for the new year and his birthday. But for the rest of the year, he has got to manage his pocket money and any red envelope he gets. I'm hoping that this teaches him a bit about how the real world works. Now, I'm not obsessed about academic performance, which may sound shocking for an Asian parent. Education changed the lives of many Chinese born in the 1960s and 1980s. But these days, social mobility has slowed down significantly everywhere in the world. Academic ability is important, but it's not the only key to happiness or personal success. Personality, emotional intelligence, and finding your own path matter just as much, if not more. Success to my son is something that only he can define. I can guide him and try to create the optimal environment, but ultimately he will have to carve out his own place in the world. Raising a child in Shanghai is no stroll in the park, literally or figuratively. The costs, whether it's the real estate, family education, childcare, are eye-watering. But like all parents, we make it work because we want to make the best for our kids. Thanks for sticking around and hearing my thoughts on what it is like to raise a child in this incredible yet demanding city. Drop a comment below if you're facing similar challenges where you live, or if you have any tips on surviving parenthood in big cities. See you in the next video.